Greetings and salutations. We are going to check out this undersea shrine. Poseidon, in one of the earlier episodes, mentioned that he wanted us to handle some business for him in here. So we will certainly do that. Now, I did obtain a few items that are rather useful. The Kerplunk bracer. I'm not really sure what that thing does. My guess is if you die while you're wearing it, it might bring you back or something. And aside from that, we have Hela's armor, which I foolishly put on. It's cursed out. Or cursed out. I'm reading watch out in the description saying it's cursed out. Yes, this armor is cursed out. It is decent armor. Unfortunately, Carver's agility is now 0 while he's wearing it. Yeah. Not really a big deal. He'll just go last. Who cares? He goes last anyway. So, putting that on him really doesn't matter. You can get uncursed. I can just go to a priest and get it removed. I just actually kind of forgot to. I got a platinum shield. Always good, right? And that's for this guy who kind of needed a decent piece of armor. And we actually have a few things that we should probably put away for him. I don't think he needs a shellman anymore. I don't think he needs that. And we got a Woodermaw wand. Yay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we found. That was from the Ultimate Key Doors. From that key we found in the sunken ship. Pretty okay stuff. We also got some mini medals. I will take them to the Mini Medal King. Or, what is his name? Medford or something. But, I'm not in a big rush to do that. We don't really have a lot. I think we need 10 more or so before we really get any big benefit out of it. I forget what we get at 10. It might be something really cool. I don't quite remember. It's good to be doing a water staff. They're probably the most useless thing I could use in this area, come to think of it. I'd been better off with a fire staff, actually. But yeah, so we did okay with that. It's good to be back exploring the actual game and progressing in the story again. Okay, so we can't go down there. I guess we'll be draining levels of, we'll be draining water. Popular thing to do in these games. Of course, Legend of Zelda and Link to the Past used that mechanic very effectively. Illusion of Gaia, which I have covered on here, one of my favorite games, used that mechanic somewhat decently. It didn't do great with it, but it was okay. And of course this game seems to use it. We'll see how they did. We'll see if they did a decent job or not. Or it might be just an annoying mess. I mean, overall, so far this game hasn't been very irritating at all. It's actually quite good, so I have high hopes. If it's not terribly interesting mechanic, it will at least be done competently enough, I'm sure. So we'll see how this dungeon goes, actually. Yeah, I have to say this game, I mentioned this before, but it's really, really grown on me. I was going to give it, like a high B. It's looking at, like, it might be a low A. at this point. We'll see. We'll see how things go. And, you know, I'm just going to get a decent grade no matter what. Because it's not bad. They would have to the game would have to completely just shit itself at this point. Just, you know, go full frickin' dumbass and screw up everything. That's what the developers would have to do at this point. To make this game get anything lower than like maybe a B or a B+. It's pretty good, really. Of course, I have seen games that fall apart like that. And I do have to say that, unfortunately, the story kind of just... I don't know, maybe something cool will happen. Maybe it'll be some great reveal or something, but the story does kind of like... doesn't necessarily fall apart. It's just kind of stagnant. But the characters are good. I like how they did the characters. And, you know, that helps carry things very well. Quite a ways, actually. So Gawain is now a little bit stronger. Maybe we can take him back to the slime fights. And the world they put together. You know, that in and of itself is nice. Nicely done. It does kind of capture the imagination. And sometimes, you know, I've always felt there's been a difference between the games, you know, I guess you could use the term lore, or setting, it's probably more accurate, but the setting and the world of the game and the story, there's sometimes a difference. I would say that the Elder Scrolls has a fantastic setting as a series. And, you know, as far as subplots go, some of them are excellent. Some of the main stories of the games are great. And others are kind of mediocre. But the actual world, the setting, is, you know, really incredible. And I think that this game, you know, on a much smaller scale, has a great setting. And Amos is now a nature master? Oh, he's a monster master, that's right. I remember nature master. I don't remember that at all. I don't know. Do they learn different things? Storyteller. Of course we can't figure out what that is. Alright, well, I wanted to see what Millie had, but I forget how to do that at the moment. But yeah, so overall, you know, I really kind of like this game. I don't know how things are going to happen, but and my only real complaint, and this is any RPG, really, is that, you know, there's a bit of grinding to do. That's part of RPGs. You can just not grind at all. It's always an option. And I have played like that through certain games. I don't know this game well enough to do that, though. Well, I could probably pull it off. It would be painful to watch. I've already died a few times in this anyway. That's one thing I have to tip my hat to Dragon Quest VI. It actually managed to kill me. A lot of times I don't die in RPGs. I may have like a game over. You know, if I wander somewhere that I shouldn't, or just have some bad luck. This game's managed to kill me a couple times. I kind of knew in the last episode that those treasury guards would stomp my ass in. There are a few other instances where I died, or almost died. And that was a little surprising. Oh, a treasure. A tortoise shell. A tortoise shell. A tortoise shell. Is this going to be crap? Oh, it's armor. And I think it's... Oh, what did I do? I think it's old armor, actually. Oh, yeah. Horrible, outdated armor. That's nice. Oh, and Nevin is Master Sage. We managed that. Ah, man, I'm getting lost here. Oh, leave me alone. Nevin is, he has Kaboom. Yeah, I think it's called Kaboom. And he has, Kathwack, I think. That was another one. I made him a warrior, so he's not really terribly proficient at magic anymore, unfortunately. But that's okay. I probably should have brought him along, actually. I might have wanted to switch him out. Oh, he's a skirmisher. Focus strength. Focus your strength, Nevin. For some reason that just sounds like a line from a Star Wars movie. No, I haven't watched any of the new Star Wars movies yet. The last thing I saw was the prequel trilogy. A lot of people hated it. You know, I still don't have, I watched it so long ago, I don't really have much to say about it. I thought the third movie was kind of okay. I think their problem was their choice of cast, and that the movies were a little bit long-winded. I think people were either very hard on them or a little too forgiving, generally, in my opinion, when we're talking about the newer movies. Now, my wife loves them all, so I like the older movies. I do prefer the older movies. I am curious about the newest ones, the ones Disney is working on, but I have some doubts. That's what Nevin looks like. That kid in his hat. I do have some doubts about them. Mainly because they're trying to make one each year or something. That's bad. That's never a good idea. I believe that with, a movie, you should probably take your time on it. Especially if it's something like Star Wars. If they made one every 4 or 5 years, or 6 years, just take your time. They'd be okay. Maybe 6 years is too much, but every few years. Because it's, you're gonna stretch the cast and the producers and directors and all them, right? You're gonna stretch all of them too thin. And, I don't know, I'm kind of afraid it's gonna turn into, straight to DVD, straight to streaming kind of garbage towards the end. I think towards, the 4th movie or something. They have, they even have, Rogue One. I don't know. I do want to watch it, though. I want to check it out. It might be really good. Who knows? It's just one of those things you gotta see it to really be sure. Of course, someone already spoiled it for me. That figures. Although I kind of expected what they spoiled anyway. Oh, and Carver is an elite blade. Learns Falcon Slash. Oh great, we have to get out of here now. Great, thanks. I wish I kept everyone around, like on the same level. That would have worked out pretty nicely. Okay. I'm gonna fix Carver's curse while we're at it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the new Star Wars. Oh, another point I wanted to make was, I know there were several books written on the series for Star Wars, and I never read any of them. I want to read all of them though. And these are written, I guess, in the maybe the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Who's this guy? Here to change vocations, are you? I think we talked to him. Alright. Yeah, but I think, yeah, so there were these books, for Star Wars that were written, some time ago. They sound really interesting. People told me about them. They told me bits about the story. And I would, I'd like to read them someday, but this is where we have a problem, is let's see, warrior martial artist, so we'll make Carver a gladiator. But the problem is, the new movies aren't based on those books, and I don't think that was a good idea. I don't know, maybe they looked at the books and thought, oh, well, it's going to cost too much money, or some such thing. I don't know. Or they wanted to do something different. There's always that. Wait a second, he's not fully maxed out as a warrior? Well, what more can he learn than Falcon Slash? Well, I just kind of wasted some time there. I don't know, I better check Jimbobo here. This is going to be a sloppy episode, sorry guys, but it is what it is. We might be... Of course he's a level 7 priest, so we might be going back. It looks like no one else is... Oh, Millie... Master Merchant. That was bad, I didn't change her. Alright, so at least we can change Millie out. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what they're doing with those movies. Maybe it'll turn out for the better. Maybe not. We'll find out. Now she can be a ranger now. We'll wait a little while before we make her one. We'll make her a mage and then a priest. Hopefully we won't have to exit this level. I don't think I'm going to leave it again. Mainly because I don't want this video to drag out. Or maybe I'll leave it and I'll change vocations out and then backtrack and just edit the video together. We'll see how that goes. Oh, well, I'd actually need to be uncursed. Can we do that? Oh well, I guess we'll just save the game. Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be able to go to a priest and get uncursed. I'll have to look into that. Oh no! What did I just do? Okay, well, I accidentally hit the button. So you know what, I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to get back to where we left off, and I'll just put these two videos together. And if I have to do it again, if someone masters their job while we're wandering around the dungeon, I'll edit that together in two. Alright, so I will be back in... Alright, so I backtracked, and I made it to these two boxes. Let's see what's in them. Now, I did change my party members out a little bit. The Seed of Wisdom. Now that we know Wisdom doesn't use a lot, I'm not exactly, or do a lot, not exactly excited about that. But yeah, so I changed my party members a little bit. And as you can see, Healy's in there. I also made Jimbobo a sage. You can talk to someone. I forgot about this. We're just going to run actually here. You can talk to someone in All Trades Abbey, and she will tell you how many battles you need for each job, or the current jobs you currently have. I should say it like that. So, she told me Jimbobo only needed 4 more battles to Master Priest, so I just fought a few battles, Mastered Priest, and became a Sage. I just decided to try Healy out. It's just for shits and giggles. And Amos is a Demon Master. Cool breath. So with that in mind, I do have a few interesting items on him. He has those falcon earrings from the Slime Coliseum, or whatever it's called, Slimeopolis, that's it. And they're kind of weird. Like, I thought they were an accessory, they were a weapon. And I don't know how that's supposed to work, but I guess you just whip your head around and hit things with your big hoop earrings and cut them. Healy is a Sage, though, so he's not really going to do a lot of damage. And he doesn't have a lot of strength to begin with, I imagine, or she. We do have Healy. I guess pretty well equipped, though. And as characters go, it has a really high magic point pool, really. Level 28. Healy is kind of on par with Evan, almost. Or Nevin. Yeah, Evan. So, you know, not a bad character. I'm probably gonna put Nevin back in or something later on. I don't know. Maybe we'll put Melly or Ashlyn in. And Millie's mage level increases, becomes an apprentice, learns Sizz. Sizz. It's fun to say. You got a pretty Betsy. We're just gonna stash that in the bag. Yes, yes. Stash away. I'm probably not going to push on a whole lot further tonight, actually. This might be a to-be-continued kind of thing. Oh, we're just going to run. Oh no. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you, I want to let you live. How about that? Can't we all just live and let live? Not when you're in a random battle, right? I'll just attack with him. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm ready to get some sleep, actually. I'll be honest. Usually you'd think that enemies would run away a lot. I imagine. You'd just stand there and get their asses kicked. No, maybe when the characters cast Boom for the first time, they might decide to leave. You know, you might just say, you know, this isn't really worth it. So we're just gonna go home. You killed Bob, and he was about to retire. I'm about to retire, so yeah. Maybe I'll just run away. Maybe you get a little experience. And of course, in reality, what self-respecting fiend, evil-doing fiend would just allow heroes to march into their front door unopposed? Oh yeah, we'll just scatter these guys about, some guards maybe, and you know, let them fight them in small groups, and that'll work. Just a few patrols here and there or something. I don't know, if I got word that, you know, some hero-looking people were coming to my evil lair, I would certainly muster the forces and have them guarding places that are important. I don't think these guys would be able to take down 50 or 60 Octavian pirates or something like that. Something tells me that the large force of enemies would win. But I don't know. That's RPGs for you. I don't really usually overthink these things, because I know in my heart that, you know, they're just supposed to be fun. But it's just kind of funny thinking about the reality of it. I mean, of course you can infiltrate enemy bases and stuff in reality, but it's just not as simple as walking through the front door. Sorry, guys. You're just gonna thwack them. I'm gonna have him do a little thwacking. You know what? Everyone needs to thwack today. This is a single homogeneous group. Why not? I don't really know what all these different groupings are supposed to mean. Yeah, I guess maybe like enemies clump up or something. The idea is these spells are kind of AoE. Makes sense if that's the case. What do we got? We got a magical skirt. Wear it, Jimbobo. You'll look beautiful. Sounds like something Tina would say from Bob's Burgers. Eh, not very useful. We'll put it away. I wonder what it does. Let me check it real quick. What kind of magic does it does? Damage? Yeah, that's not too bad. There seem to be a lot of general magic damage reduction items in this game. It's probably useful to know if you, or useful to have if you happen to know what kind of attacks your enemies are going to be using in certain areas, or what kind of boss you're going to be fighting. Maybe I'm getting a little overzealous with thwack here, I have to admit. Oh well. Ooh, level up. Oh, go Healy. 2 hit points, 9 magic points, and attributes. Always a good thing. Run. Not run away, but just... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, horrifying things. Attack with your earrings. Healy looks, you know, I was accusing Amos of looking whacked out, but Healy looks like it's been smoking some crack. Look at that thing. Eyes just soulless voids of insanity. Gawain's sage level increases and he attains the rank of genius. Crackle. Kazing! And 50 whole gold coins, amazing. So once Jimbobo maxes Sage out, he will be a hero. After we finish hero with him, I might make him an armamentalist. I want to see what that class is like. I like the name of it, and the idea sounds cool. I doubt it will really matter. Apparently heroes have this ultimate ability of doom that will just lay everything low. Armamentalists do seem to get pretty decent bonuses, so there is that. Oh, and he's a scholar now. Yes, Insulatal. That name bothers the hell out of me. At least he's done learning that stupid useless spell. Oh no, Mimic! I'm gonna kick your ass, Mimic. Oh no. Oh no! Getting scary. Oh. Well, so much for the kerplunk thing. I didn't think it would break. That's no problem, I guess. It'll be alright now. Yeah, kill that horrible, horrible thing. Seed of life. At least this is not like Double Moon Densetsu, where if your main character dies, you lose. And it's very easy to get killed by death spells in that game. Like everything would cast death spells. You would game over if the main character died. Kind of a problem, to say the least. That game had some weird problems though. Run away. Oh, it worked. Another issue with that game, thinking about it, was probably the classes didn't make a lot of sense, but that's a whole other thing. Different game. Although it was stylized after Dragon Quest games, it had the same kind of battle system and stuff like that. It had some ideas that were pretty cool though. There's that. You can aim at enemy body parts. If you happen to do enough damage or get lucky, you could kill them or slow them down, decrease their attack. They're pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of the VAT system from Fallout games, Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Someday I'm going to have to do 3 in New Vegas. Maybe I'll do Fallout 2. Or 1. Who knows, we'll see. I never intended to do Fallout 1 though. Or even 2, I didn't think I'd ever play them. Okay, good job, Nevin. Maybe I will then. Maybe we'll get around to it someday. Multi-heal everyone, please. Oh no. No, Nevin, no. You failed us. How dare you. Yeah, I'll just mid-heal. I could just have them like automatically do it, but I don't want to risk them doing some stupid stuff and end up with Healy with no MP or anything like that. Oh, please run away. Thank you. Random battles. Ugh. Oh, that's a waste of time right there. Oh, you just really want to fight. Just gotta fight. Bazoom. I guess these things are supposed to have 3 eyes. I'm not sure. Where they just have like these really cockamamie eyes that are just totally screwed up. Maybe you never know. We're going to get through this area though. I'm going to try to finish this level off. We'll see. I'm not making promises though. It really is getting late. Oh no, no more random battles. Please. Let me go. Just let me leave. I don't want to fight you. Oh, God. Why? Why? Oh, man. Just kill it. Oh, come on. This is so lame. I can't even. Alright. If you wanna fight, and get your ass kicked and die, I will deliver. Friggin' scumbags. Can't move. I'm all over and can't move. Don't you hate when that happens? Like, you just turn everyone into like potatoes that just roll around on the ground. Numb. Okay, there we go. Yay, victory. I can't figure out how to get uncursed, so we're gonna have to look that up. There might be an item you can use for it. No, I don't want to fight you guys. Bye. Let me go. Thank you. Alright, so we go down here. And we get in a random battle again. And I say, please let me go. Thank you. Can we... Why can't we rotate the camera in here? Oh, okay, pirates. They don't really look much like pirates. They look more like Greek soldiers or Roman, like something like that. Ancient Greeks, not modern, obviously. Probably don't need to clarify that. I wonder what would happen if you falcon striked with falcon earrings, or falcon slashed while using the falcon earrings. We'll have to make Healy a warrior. Or not, yeah, warrior. We'll teach him that ability. So you're gonna grief me. Oh, you gotta get in the way, you gotta block the way, right? Yeah. Just let me let you live. Let me show you mercy. This and the sculptures look like something from Guyver. Pretty good anime, actually. If anyone's looking for an anime to watch, I would recommend it. It's nothing amazing, but I enjoyed it. It's more of a, I guess, like an early 2000s anime, if I remember correctly, or mid. Last decade. Definitely retro now, that's for sure. There were also live-action movies that someone showed me. I was kind of surprised. They were from like the 80s, and if I remember correctly, speaking of Star Wars, and I was rambling about that a while ago, if I remember correctly, the guy who played Luke Skywalker, I think Mark Hamill, yeah, that's his name. If I might be wrong, but he played Guyver. I might be wrong about that, but he actually was apparently the Guyver, as they would call it. Live action movies were a little cheesy though. It's gotta be mentioned. They were fun. They were fun to watch. I enjoyed it. They had that 80s kind of thing going with the late era animatronics and stuff like that. When they were kind of starting to get good at doing that stuff, right before they start using CG for everything. Ouch. Yeah, it's funny, like, if you look at old CG, it looks pretty awful. And in an ironic kind of way, some of those animatronics is probably a bad term, but some of those old school special effects kind of held up a little bit better than some of the old school CG, but that's kind of how it goes. Bishop, swoosh. After not watching movies for a while, I've become really sensitive to, especially after learning to edit and stuff. Like I just look at them critically. I don't actually like it though. I always kind of just like to sit down and watch a movie, and I'm like, oh, I see what they did there, I see how they edited that. It's kind of no fun. I have to turn my brain off or something. I'm constantly picking these games apart. Gotta leave something alone. Ugh, these battles. That's one thing I like about Final Fantasy in general is the random battles. They feel like they go up quicker. Only because you have all these little text things telling you, oh, so-and-so attacks. We're going to show the animation. No, just step forward and swing your sword at thin air and watch the enemy get hit from 10 feet away. I think they should have changed that stylization right after Final Fantasy 1. At least have the characters run up to the enemy and bash him over the head with something. They could have done that. Even on the NES. I found a Sega game like that. It was a Sega Genesis game where you could do that. I might play it. I forgot its name though, that's a problem. But it was an RPG. A lot of people say, oh, there's no RPGs in the Sega Genesis. There's actually a fair amount. Not a whole lot, but a fair amount now. Are they good? I can't say, actually. I'm not sure. I'll have to explore some of them. Shining in the Darkness, though. I was playing that a little bit just to check it out. I was actually thinking of doing a playthrough of it. I'm going to wait maybe in a few months or so, because I'll have just been coming out of this game, and it's very kind of like Dragon Warrior-ish, but Dragon Quest-like, I should say. But that seemed like a pretty high quality RPG in general, from what I saw at the beginning. And Millie's a magician. Oh, she learns Zoom. Mamos is a troll master. Flame Breath. He's a master troll. Who would have guessed? Oh my. Painful stuff here. Please no, leave me alone. A haunted mirror appears. Oh no. Once again, I'm sounding a little bit like Tina. Bob's Burgers. Yay, we ran away! Okay, let's see. Oh, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'll be glad when I get out of these like crappy classes like Merchant and Mage, Monster, whatever, all these stupid ass things. You can get some paladins and heroes and gladiators and shit like that. Yeah, I can go for that. Sages aren't bad. If you want a more magically oriented character, I will warrant that. But sages are a second tier class anyway, so. This is harassment. I remember for a while, in the 90s on the news, they would say harassment instead of harassment. Now maybe it's just my northeastern America accent, but harassment? Really? Harassment. Stupid stuff. I mean, it was the news, what do you expect? Come on. This is turning into a maze. Oh, they actually let me run. Wow. Oh, a dead end. Ha ha ha. I should try to figure out how to trick out the RNG. Some of these games you can kind of figure it out. I was talking about that in Cybernight. If you take a few steps in that game and then wait, the likelihood of you getting into a battle would temporarily decrease. And the more steps you took, the more likely it became. Interesting. And I know I'm reading about some games, like if you would pause the game for a second or something and start, it would kind of like reset the RNG. Not reset it, but it would guarantee that you wouldn't get in a fight or something, because the way it was programmed, like you couldn't get in a fight after taking a step. Or pausing the game, the first step you took, you wouldn't fight. It was weird stuff. I think that was for Legend of the Ghost Line, or the NES. It's something I was reading on Task Speedruns. Great website, by the way, if you're into game mechanics. Can you run? Oh, yeah. If you're into game mechanics, I say check it out, because people pick games apart so they can speedrun them, and they come to some really interesting conclusions. Yay! Drain everything, yes. Okay, so this wasn't like a water puzzle, I guess. This is just gotta drain that shit. Flee. Oh. These guys just want to watch the world burn. We need Sabin Figaro from Final Fantasy VII, or Final Fantasy VI. Oh, what am I saying? 7. Final Fantasy VI to help us out. We can blitz, and while his brother Edgar auto crossbows these fools. And we do it all without using MP. Talk about overpowered characters in the game. That'd be a cool versus, actually. Taking characters from Dragon Quest and pitting them against Final Fantasy characters. That would be good viewing. No, I'm lazy, I'm just gonna heal. Oh, and he only uses multi-heal, great. Alright. Well, that's my luck. Don't I have a thing? I'm sure I have a thing for magic points. Like, we can feed him something, and he'll get magic points. Like some dog food or some shit like that. I don't know. What do slimes eat? Possibly dog food. Cures paralysis, I don't care about that. Magic water. Well, that makes sense. Let's see how much the magic water restores. Oh, well, it's worth buying. I'll buy a few of those. I don't want to do that. Wait. What's going on here? Oh, good grief. I did want to do that. I did want to do that. I'm gonna kill you. Because I'm not playing games anymore. Oh, I am. I'm very much playing games. I'm gonna think of it. Never mind. You're numb and can't move. So the sculpture fell asleep. He got bored. They all just got so tired of randomly attacking people that they started falling asleep on the job. Tragic. Okay. Oh man. So this looks like it's going to go on a bit. Oh man. Yeah. Looks like it's gonna go on a little bit. Oh, leave me alone! No! Leave me alone. Going crazy here. Yeah, we're gonna just run again. Ugh. Little bastards. Say we're gonna fight. We're determined to be the very best. Exciting. I need more of those, what is it, bicycle dirk or something like that? Whatever they are, I need more of them. Everyone needs like 3 of them. Just triple wield them. Just put one in your hand, one in the other hand, just put the other in your mouth and just stab at things. That would be great. Thank you. Please, no. Thank you. It really is getting late. I should stop. But I can't. Can't stop. I really do want to get through this. We could get on with the rest of the game. There's interesting stuff coming up. Yabby. Leave me alone, Yabby. You look so happy. Or insane. I'm not sure. See, you guys just could have gone home. You could have hung out with the other monsters. Talked about those warrior type people you saw. And left it at that. But now you have to try to fight. What does this turn them into here? Of course, more. More of this. More of that. Yay. So, here's my conclusion with this draining water stuff. They really didn't do that great of a job in this game, but it could have been a terrible, nightmarish experience that would be really, really tedious, so they didn't make it that. So once again, they did pretty well. They didn't do a great job, but they didn't fuck it up. And that says something. It does say something. I'm happy. That's all I have to say. Just happy they didn't make it horrible to navigate this place. So you gotta go out of your way and get in random battle. That's maybe not the best thing, but they didn't just screw the mechanic up and increase. Oh, someone's a sword lord. Lord Hatchetman. I am not teleporting out of here. Sorry, Carver. You're just gonna have to become a gladiator later on. Eldorado's bye. You kidding me? At least you're gonna nuke the shit out of us. No, stand here and wait while 7 enemies attack you. Okay, so it's only 5. Alright, so you want to die, then you're gonna die. You're all gonna die. Not of old age either. You could have died of old age if you walked away. You just left. But, nope, now you're just gonna die of murder. It wouldn't even be murder. I'm technically defending myself. You're gonna die in a self-defending type person's going to kill you. Good job. I don't know. I can't do words right now. Oh my god. Enemies harass you. Multi-heal. Multi-heal me, Healy. Thank you. What do we have here? Oh, please stop. I don't want any. Would holy water help? Let's use holy water. Yeah, weaker enemies. Probably not going to help us. We'll do it anyway. What luck, a sand urn. What does that do? An unusual urn that can be handled by sorcerers from Sorceria. Okay. Don't get sand in your teeth. I don't know. That's the worst thing. It's like getting sand in your mouth. Oh. I remember being a kid at the playground. I was pretty young. I was like maybe 5, and like this older kid like kicked sand in my face. And I got sand in my mouth. It was terrible. I couldn't like close my mouth without like biting the sand. Stupid older kid. No, I did learn a lesson from that older kid. Never, ever eat sand. Not even by accident. Maybe dirt. Dirt might be passable if you're really hungry. Oh, well that reminds me. Another great thing that I've seen, if anyone likes Fist of the North Star, there's Dub of the North Star here on YouTube. Very funny. It's only a few episodes, they're pretty short, but someone did humorous dubs of Fist of the North Star, kind of making fun of it, and just being generally stupid. Good stuff, very amusing. And I like it. Apparently they're going to do new episodes soon. Kind of along the lines of Dragon Ball Z Abridged. If you like that, you probably like Dog of the North Star. I'm going to see if there's more stuff like that. It'd be great if someone dubbed SAO. Took that game down a notch. That would be very funny. Okay, now. Oh, come on, guys. You don't want to fight me. I can only imagine how exhausted a group of warriors would be after getting into all these random battles. They probably just lay down and die at some point. I mean, that's why you need healing spells. Like, the enemy doesn't really hurt you all that much if you're wearing armor. Unless they manage to penetrate it with like a critical hit or something. It's actually just fighting constantly. It exhausts you. Oh man. Well, that's useless to us. Because we already got that. But it's nice that they give you a second chance. Okay, let's go down here. Alright. Yes. Yes, vengeance shall be ours. Well, not necessarily vengeance, but victory. I don't really have beef with this guy, so, Alright, we're just gonna go in. This guy looks frickin' high as shit. Do you mind? I'm trying to get some shut-eye. Oh, he's sleeping. Arg. Arg. Humans. What are humans doing skulking around my dark deep sea domain? Now, don't tell me, let me guess, you're here to defeat the mighty Gracos and unbind Sorceria, right? Yeah. Come now, do you really think I'm going to let that happen? Even if you do unbind Sorceria, it's far too late. Still, there is even the slightest possibility of... No, I can't allow that. If the mighty spell magic bursts were to be unleashed. No, it's too terrifying to contemplate. That's the whole reason Sorceria is sealed off to begin with. Okay. Wait, I'm doing it again. I said too much. Yes, you did. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Gracos won't be defeated. Sorceria is staying off limits. Got it? Good. Let me show you what you've got. Now show me what you've got. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Okay, so we're gonna get some defense. Yeah, so we're gonna kabuff. We're gonna do some kabuffing. Kabuff. I'm gonna kabuff everyone up. It's gonna work this time, trust me guys. Have faith in me. We're gonna have him oof. We're gonna give Carver some roids. That's really what it is, just steroids. That was good. We should be alright. Alright. Now we're gonna do things. Horrible, horrible things. Oh, use your best attack. Which actually might just be like normal attack at this point, from the thing of it. Yeah, I'll try Falcon Slash, see how he does with that. Maybe we'll sap him. Do we have normal sap? Finding spells here is oh, pain in the ass. I guess he doesn't have sap. We're just gonna do fighting. We're gonna summon. Yeah, we're gonna summon. What does that do, you ask? I have no idea. Diego joins. Where'd he go? Ooh. Vicious. I think maybe normal attacks might be better. We'll see what he does with a normal attack. We're gonna do Falcon Slash with this kid. And Healy, you're gonna heal. Yeah. He licks himself. Gracos licks himself. Is this... or Gracos, I guess? This guy licks himself, though. Let's... ouch. Oh yeah, he's actually better off just... no, not really. You know what, try Knuckle Sandwich. I know I'd probably love that. Oh, you know what? Well, I know what we'll do. Do Hatchet Man. Yeah. More oomph. More oomph, poor, non-oomphed little... what's his name? The slime kid. Where is oomph? I don't even see it. Oh. Gooine. That summon is not helping us. Oh, he's licking... Diego is licking Gracos. I misread that. Well, that's really weird. Okay, we will multi-heal. I guess Diego was one choice. Not that we had any choice. Oh, he bit him. That's good. Do Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man. What can you do? Falcon Slash. And we'll have Healy, Have him observe some magic. I think I want Dream Magic, actually. Oh well. Nice. Let me just attack. Are you dead yet? Please be dead. Soon. This is much better than the Spiegel fight. You're doing a lot better than that. I know what I'll do. I'll sap him a little bit. I might hurry the process on. It only hurt. Oh no, chili breath. Chili breath. He was eating chili, and his breath stank. And we're gonna sap the shit out of him now. Eager, sweet for sweet bread. Oh, Gracos isn't affected. Ouch. Oh, he got MP from that, I think. Oh, that's good. This guy's pretty egotistical, really. He's got, like, a statue of his face in the beginning of the level. And then, like, there's apparently one on his throne. I think you should just die now, please. Do us a favor. We're gonna double-edged sword. Yeah, I think double-edged sword might be a good... Can he do it? I don't think he can. Like, he's kind of got crappy abilities. Oh, one damage. Seems to be working, so everyone a good thing. Oh, Deco cast. Ooh. No, do that. Do that. Be nice if this would end. Oh, yay! We did it! 3,000 experience. 3,700, excuse me. 31. Wow, 15 hit points to Amos. No magic points, Amos? Are you kidding me? Oh, and a treasure chest. Gracos Trident. Yay! No! This is bad. The mighty Gracos is defeated. The city of Sorceria will be released from its seal. No! Wait. It's not bad. This cannot be! Erg. Hi, bro. You got murdered. Ooh. Graphics. Special effects. Some Niagara Falls. Cool. They were dead for a little while, but it's all good now. Alright, so we will evac out. And that's it. We did it. I would say that that was a good run. we did not have problems with Gracos. It was a slightly slow fight. If I had a hero or two, it wouldn't be. It'd be a very fast fight, I imagine. Of course, we'll have to change Carver and everyone else who managed to level up. I'm saving immediately. Okay, there we go. Yes. So thank you so much for watching. It's been fun doing this. It's nice to get back into the game proper and to make some real progress after several episodes of kind of exploring around. So I will be back with more Dragon Quest VI, and until then, good luck and happy gaming.